Alright guys, so there's a reason why this deck that I'm about to show you is the absolute bomb, man. I've been leveling from level 19 to 27 within like 40 minutes or so. I do have a little bit of a different snap strategy as others as well. This is a control deck that is absolutely smashing. It is in the meta. This is a meta deck, even judged by many websites that, you know, do Marvel Snap content. This deck is absolutely insane. I haven't won that many games in a row with a deck ever like this one. This is insane. I've never, you know, climbed as quick as I did with this deck. This is so insane. This is such a good deck. It's a really good deck. Of course, it has some heavy cards in there that not everybody has, like Sera, Arrow, you know, these are Rock Slide. These are cards that not everybody usually has, but it's been unreal. This deck is so good. Usually Darkhawk goes into this as well, but I don't have Darkhawk, so I replaced Darkhawk with I don't even know which, Polaris. I think with Polaris. I think I switched it with Polaris, but it's been absolutely insane, this deck. I mean, you gotta trust me on this one. It's a really good deck. I hope that I can showcase some of the deck's power in a few games in just a second. But first of all, let's just talk about this deck and what it actually does. So it's there to literally disrupt everything and anything your opponent does. This is why this deck is so good, because you don't necessarily focus on getting a specific card. You're literally focusing on disrupting your opponent as much as you possibly can, and this is why this deck is so good. If you master this deck, I guarantee you this could be an infinite deck, infinite rank deck. There's not many out there, and I don't certainly make a lot of videos about them because I haven't reached infinite yet. But it is a really stunning. It's a crazy deck. So like I said, I was ranked 19 and I climbed to 27 just now, like in not even an hour, probably, maybe less. I do have a different snap strategy, and I snap every single game. Straight from the get-go I snap, because even if you have a low win rate, you can like in percentage, you can still win more cubes and climb faster. So if you're interested in, you know, for all the beginners out there, if you want to just climb fast and you are able to get this deck, get your hands on this deck, it's absolutely insane. So we have Korg. Korg is a great synergy with Rock Slide because they both initially do the same thing. Korg shuffles a rock into your opponent's deck. Very annoying, especially in the beginning. Especially even if you're waiting for a certain card. While I already have snapped, you know, so I might go out with a 2-cuber. I might lose a few. I mean, I've lost some 8-cubers. Yet I still ranked up like crazy. Because with this deck, I've just been winning. With this deck. It's insane. Rock Slide does the same thing. It shuffles 2 rocks into your opponent's deck. And the good thing is that we have Zabu in here as well. This is a card that not many people got. And it's really difficult to get because I don't know, is Zabu in pool 4 now? Or is it still pool 5? I don't know. I think it's in pool 4 as far as I believe. I'm not really entirely sure. Maybe Silver Surfer jumped down to pool 4 or 5. I have no idea. So if you guys got the card, it's a really strong one. Now, it is not necessary to have Zabu in this deck to run this build. You don't have to have Zabu. It's just a nice addition because when you have Zabu, Rock Slide and Enchantress and Shang-Chi are gonna cost 3, and if you later on use Sera in turn 5, they're only gonna cost 2. So literally you can in turn 6 play these 3 controlling cards, which is insane. What I usually do in this deck is I try to have 2 you know, locations that I win or could win potentially, and then I smack an arrow on it that is going to literally move the cards to a different location and, you know, make me win the game. But I'm gonna explain this in the games that we're gonna play in a second. So we do have Lizard in here. The ongoing effect you can literally counter out with Enchantress. So if you have Lizard on a location and somebody plays like Wong or something, or even if somebody plays Wong, you can still play Lizard and Enchantress on turn 5 on the Wong lane, because Enchantress is gonna take the debuff away and is also gonna debuff Wong. So that is really strong combination, really strong in controlling things. Same goes for Patriot decks, you know. There's some people out there that like to play Patriot because he was just recently in the store. So the same thing here again. You can play Lizard and you can play Enchantress. Really strong combination, just saying. Killmonger for anybody that has 1-cost cards, for anybody that wants to play Sunspot. I just had a game, they were, you know, getting this Sunspot up to like, I don't know, 12 power, and I was like, insane. I have so many possibilities to take Sunspot down. I can use Polaris to drag him into a location where, you know, a location where it says drag a card here and then destroy it. I have Shang-Chi because it was over 9 power. I had Killmonger, which I eventually used in turn 6, which is a really strong card as well. And yeah, that is that. So Polaris we have in there for just a little bit extra control. You can move a few cards here and there. This is why Polaris is also really good. And she has a pretty good power output. It's a 3-5, but I actually just don't use her for the 5. I use her literally to move, just to disrupt the gameplay of my opponent. So that is really interesting as well. We have Maximus, which is a great turn 6 card. Because once Maximus is taken down by Sera, you can see that Maximus is literally just going to cost you 2, so it's a 2/7 card that you can bring onto the board in turn 6. Of course, my boy Shang-Chi, which is also going to cost 2. If you have Zabu and Sera running, Shang-Chi just so strong, can take out any enemy that is above the power of 9. Then we have Enchantress, what I seem to enjoy a lot as well. I've been, you know, countering a lot of decks that use ongoing effects like Wong, like Kazaa, like Patriot. These are like many decks that you can counter out with Enchantress. She does a lot of good stuff for you, and she's just really awesome. I've been also thinking about getting Cosmo into this deck. But as of right now, I'm just winning. You know, I haven't had the issue. You know, I didn't have to use Cosmo in any lane. So, yeah, Rock Slide, like I said, spoke about that already. Oh, we have Sera, and then we have Arrow, which is probably gonna get nerfed at one point. But this deck is absolutely insane. It's unbelievable. It's so good. And we're gonna go. I know this one was like a 7-minute talk of me just talking about how the deck is set up, but you know, you gotta trust me on this one. It's a really, really good deck. So let's get into some gameplay, and I'll show and teach you how I will play it. So let's get right into it. First game of the day. Let's get into it. I'm not gonna be snapping. Usually I'm gonna be snapping every time from the get-go, but I'm not gonna be snapping because I don't want people to like retreat or anything. I mean, what the hell? We can just snap. Let's go. It doesn't matter. So, actually, we started off pretty bad. Okay, let's see. Because I wanted to play Zabu on turn 2. Sometimes that this deck has issues with is you can't play anything until turn 3. So, if your opponent has a strong first 3 rounds, I might actually retreat. But as of now, I can see that my opponent is not really you know, doing much right now. If I'm lucky, my opponent is also going to skip to the turn 3. We'll see. We will see what he's gonna do. But he seems to be, or she seems to be, Lord Voldemort. I like that avatar though. Seems to have some struggles like I do. So let's see if there is. Okay, so he's actually. Oh, Zabu. Yeah, that would have been my play. That yeah, I got going. So what I can do now is I'm going to play Zabu as well, and then the next turn I'm literally gonna use Enchantress on the Icebox lane to counter out Zabu. I hope something's happening here. So I do have Zabu. This one's gonna go down. Yeah, okay. 0, pretty strong. That's on reveal. Okay. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is now, am I gonna do that and then counter it out? I think I'm gonna do that because I do want to have my Lizard on there when I'm playing Enchantress. So I'm gonna count out the negative zone. Okay, Electro, pretty good. Wait, what? Remove the ability on the next card you play. Why would you remove the ability on Electro? Oh man, that was unfortunate. What happened? Was that like a what's her name? Agatha Harkness deck? Was that like a Harkness deck or something? Because that was strange. That was weird. Why would you do that? Anyways, let's go into the next game. But you already got like a little bit of a glimpse that I was able to counter out everything and anything while also gaining some great perks within the game. So let's see how this one's gonna go. I got Corgi, which is always a great turn 1 card, but I'm always gonna play him on the unknown because in case there's Electra, and this kind of time was Agent 13, that's fine. So we can do that. Just inflict a little bit of damage here onto the board. After turn 3, add a rock onto the losing player's side. That is fine for me as well. Am I gonna go with that? Actually, you know what? Why not? Let's give him a rock. Let's give him a rock, honestly. We got Quinjet going on and Sunspot. That is great. We can counter that. We can also counter Quinjet, which I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna draw a card here. That's actually pretty great. Is this turn 3? Oh, it is. Okay, so... What am I gonna do? Am I gonna seriously just skip onto this, or am I gonna play something here? No, I don't want to destroy my Korg yet, because my Sunspot. I can literally. Oh my god! I can literally take out all 3 of these cards with my Killmonger. That is actually worth it. So I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna snap actually along, and I'm gonna take it. I hope that there's. Okay, I'm drawing first. So I was just thinking about, you know, the shield card. I forgot the name, what it was. I forgot. Armor, I think it is. So let's take it out. And boop, boop, boop. That was big damage, guys. That was really big damage. So we do have Mysterio here as well, which I don't worry too much about. But I did some huge damage with this. That was some great damage. I'm going to bring in Rockslide into this and Sera in turn 5. And then we're going to see... Because I also want to use Enchantress because he's going to try to use the debuff on me. So I'm going to debuff myself in the last turn. Alright, let's do that. Cable is not going to cut it. Let's see what the other card is. Armor, that's fine. You know, I was actually scared of armor. So you see, it actually kind of worked. Bringing in Sera here just for the card countdown basically. And I'm just going to see what I can do just to win this in general, just to make this a good play. He's probably gonna either go on Eternity Range or Hell's Kitchen. That's what I wanted to say. Bishop is gonna go on 1. All right. Iceman is gonna do that. Still fine though, right? Still good. This is interesting. This is really interesting. So I'm gonna go for that and change this. I think I should be fine, unless if he's gonna destroy, he's gonna go Bucky Barnes on this, right? And maybe he's gonna win that location, but then he's gonna lose the others, so I'm fine with that. Okay, let's see. Okay, he's gonna do that. Alright, I'm fine with this. I hope it's not a destruction card, because then I'm gonna lose that. So I should be fine. Back to 9. Countered that out. Maximus is going to on the board. We're gonna switch whoever's winning, and I'm gonna get another... That was great. I won. This is it. That was great. Let's see what the other card was. And it's Shang-Chi. Shang-Chi does not do anything. I should be fine, yeah? I should be fine. That's good. That's good. That's some great gameplay. Got another 4 cubes stacked up. And you can see me climbing here. Look at this. We're on 28 now. We're gonna do one more game, so I'm just gonna showcase just a little bit more. I don't know, we might be losing, so I'm gonna show you how to retreat in this as well, if this is gonna happen. But as of right now, this deck is just so good. You just gotta have a little bit of a mind. So I'm snapping again from the get-go, just to, you know, also it kind of makes your opponent sweat a little. You kind of do really stupid choices because you still think about, what am I gonna do now? Is this the right thing? You start doubting yourself, right? On turn 5, all cards must be played here. Okay. I might be switching that out. Yeah, I'm gonna go for that. I hope it's not gonna be like TVA or something, or anything bad, or like Mindscape or Weird World. I hope that this location's... This is a little risky what I'm doing right now. Okay, Daily Bugle. That's actually pretty good. We got Carnage. So we do have a Destroyer deck. Okay, so I guess on armor right now is going to... Let's see. Let's first see what this is going to give us. Alright, that's pretty good. What am I going to do? I'm going to bring in Corgi. Okay, so I think he did this because he wants to bring in Sunspot on that lane. Which is fine by me. You know, I'm good with that. I'm cool with that. I'm just gonna see cards that can't be cards that. Okay, let's do that then. He's probably gonna play Sunspot because I have an idea what I could do. Enchantress could literally take away armor if he's gonna play Sunspot at one point. Otherwise, I wouldn't know. Oh, Destroyer deck. Destroyer, the card. Destroyer. Interesting. Shang-Chi maybe. Let's see. look at what we did here. That's insane. Yeah, I'm gonna play Rock Slide. It's a really strong card, and it's gonna shuffle some stuff into his deck. So I believe that there might be Destroyer being played. So I might be able to counter it out with Shang-Chi. But let's see. Let's see what is actually happening. Warpath. Okay, so I'm gonna disrupt his play definitely with Enchantress right now. Oh wait, actually, you know what? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna surprise him a little bit. I'm gonna play Enchantress on the last turn, so I'm pretty sure that this is gonna be a Destroyer card. And by using Enchantress, armor is gonna go away, and his Destroyer is gonna destroy all of his cards. So let's see if that would be, oh my god, no! That is bad, that is bad, oh my god. Alright, so we can't do much now, can we? That is terrible. That is a retreat, guys, I think, because I'm not truly trusting. I mean, I could just throw it, you know? I could just throw it, man. All right, let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's go high power onto the board. It's going to be Destroyer, I'm sure. One card. Oh, he's leaving. There's no Destroyer. He didn't draw into it, I think. Right? Rock Slide, you know? Oh my god, I almost retreated, but I'm glad I didn't. Took these points right off of him. No risk, no fun, ladies and gentlemen. This is a great deck, by the way. This is a really, 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 really good deck. Guys, you gotta play it. So, on 28 now, almost on 30. Easy peasy. I'm gonna reach 30 today, easy peasy. I want to get back to my 60, 70 rank. Something like that, but let's see if I have the time. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you on the other side. Peace out.